We're here at Token2049 with Ted, who is best known on Farcaster. We're going to talk today a little bit about Farcaster. So maybe we'll kick off with the adoption of Farcaster, what you see as a potential there, what are the challenges as well, and what's the future?
Okay, first off, I love the Matcha team. It's been so fun hanging out with you guys all week. Farcaster. So Farcaster was started 4 years ago as a decentralized social protocol, and then Warpcast is the main app built on top of it. And so if you look at the history of social media platforms, there hasn't been a major unicorn social media app in I think the last one was maybe TikTok, and that was founded in 2017.
Yeah.
Before that, Instagram. And so building anything in consumer social is really hard, but to do it decentralized is even harder. So I feel like the mountain to climb is very, very steep, but I don't think it's insurmountable. So in terms of challenges, I think the approach is to win crypto first. And so to bring over everybody who's on chain, and then as the infrastructure gets better, so there's kind of account abstraction, there's wallets, everything just becomes abstracted away, then you can go and build and win kind of other markets or other, let's say communities or other interest groups, and bring them on chain as well. In terms of the other opportunity, if you think about all of these other platforms, everything is so centralized. And so I know when I'm using social media, I don't know how you feel about it, I hate having to sign in and create a new account on every single different profile. I'd rather create one account, own my followers, take them with me, have everything be interoperable so that, when I'm doing something on Strava, going for a run, my friends on Instagram or Twitter can then participate, or I can find people that way as well. That's kind of what I'm most excited about. And then obviously there's crypto rails and payments and peer-to-peer kind of transfers of money end up becoming a lot more easy and kind of accessible and cost efficient if you're building it on crypto rails.
Win crypto over first and then win over the Web2 crowd. What about crypto itself? You're saying abstraction, bringing people together from different chains and different communities. Do you think we're at that point yet, or do you think that's still to come?
So I think it's still to come. I think we're starting to see some of it. And so I think this goes back to your question. It's once frames, so frames, basically a little, I guess it's a mini app within a thing, and you can click through it. When those were first introduced, transactions were enabled within the Warpcast, the app user face. And so then all of a sudden, any chain that was there could end up building and enabling some of those transactions. And so Base came first, and you could see Base had huge popularity and interest. And I don't know if, let's say Avalanche or Arbitrum or Polygon has really kind of been able to compete with Base in that sense, but there's definitely appetite in users there as well. So it might be a network by network or chain by chain approach. And even Solana, you can basically connect your Solana address as well to Warpcast right now. Crypto's still, no matter how small we are, it's still a pretty big market that you have to win.
What's the common thread that you see between things like Base, Farcaster, even the Matcha?
Yeah.
They're all serving different markets, but do you see any similarities between them?
The number one thing that I think you guys all have in common is that you're disciplined, principled, values driven, and you're all playing the long game with long-term people. And so for me, that is so fulfilling to be around that type of energy and that type of focus, because you don't have to second guess are you guys really in it? Are you really committed to what you're building? Across the board. Yeah. Everybody is committed, and I can look at all of the teams, whether it's Matcha, whether it's Base, whether it's Farcaster, to be I know that the people building this are in it for the long run, and they'll be here in 5 to 10 years, still grinding away. And I think a lot of crypto's fickle, and that's really unique. It's hard to find, and once you find it, I'm I don't want to work with anybody else. I want everyone to feel this and everyone to be part of this. Yeah.
That's so nice to hear.
Yeah, I'm could not be a bigger fan. I was oh my gosh.
There's a hunger to make it happen instead of a hunger to just make money.
Yes, exactly. You're okay, we're building the future, and this will be better for everybody, not just better for me or for my own tribe. I hate to say it's unique because I wish it was more widespread, but it's really refreshing, especially against a backdrop of all the other narratives that may be more mainstream or whatever the headlines may be in the news. I think the best part about Warpcast, generally speaking, is so Matcha. You can trade millions of tokens on Matcha. And so what Warpcast has enabled is that a lot of these projects like you actually end up seeing like who's the founder behind it, like who are the team behind it, and it humanizes crypto in a way that you don't get elsewhere. Like because authenticity is what's valued on a platform like Warpcast. And so then I have such a strong affinity for some of these projects because I've like seen the story of how it was built. I see what the founder, what their values are through how they're interacting socially, and then you see the utility because of what everything that's enabled through frames or through interoperability. So we're lucky. Yeah, you don't really get it everywhere else.
Thanks so much for being with us, Ted, and we hope to do this again sometime.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.